Miss Real. Today I'm here with my Disney Vintage Poster watching video. I haven't named it yet, I'm sorry. But I just filmed like the intro you're gonna see every month, which I'm very excited for. But we're gonna find out together what January's movie is. I'm gonna show this calendar to you so you know which one it is. If you wanna get it, it's the Disney Vintage Poster official 2021 calendar. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna take out a little cardboard that's in the middle of it. And I'm so nervous. I haven't, like, this is the back, so this got like a little preview of what's inside, but I don't know if this is the order. I haven't really looked at it yet, so I don't know what movie this is gonna be. I'm nervous, and I also am nervous that I'm gonna show more than I need to. No, okay, I think this is it. Okay, ready? The movie I'll be watching in January is... Oh wait, I don't have to watch this yet. Okay, so this is an overview of the months. So I'm gonna skip this poster because of course it's not a month. But yeah. Then for January we have this one. What is it? It is Sleeping Beauty. Okay, fun fact, Sleeping Beauty is also the poster for December 2020. I started over the year like I ended the last one. So Sleeping Beauty. Okay, I know Sleeping Beauty. I've watched Sleeping Beauty as a child. Don't remember it at all. Like, I know the general story because I was obsessed with fairy tales as a child, so I've seen a lot of Sleeping Beauty things, but I don't have a memory of the Disney one, so I'm very interested in it. So I was planning to watch the trailer with you, but it's in Dutch and I can't change it to English, so that is no fun. But I will be watching this movie in the month of January, so by the time you watch this, I'm going to see it. But yeah, let's just cut to the footage of me watching it. Every year I buy a calendar, and in 2020 I bought that calendar, which is a Disney calendar showing like vintage posters, and I really enjoy having it. But I also got this idea of like, what if I watch every movie that is on the calendar? And you know, I didn't have Disney Plus in 2020 until September, so that wouldn't be an easy task. So I decided 2021 I buy the same calendar, but just the 2021 edition. I'll actually do this thing. Every month I'll be watching the movie that the calendar tells me to watch. I give you my review. And that's this video. Let's go. Okay, so something went wrong with the initial clip that I filmed here. My thoughts on Sleeping Beauty before watching it. So I'm gonna try and repeat everything I said. So basically I've gotten to the point where I'm watching the movie, about to watch it. Definitely. I was gonna say that I don't know a lot about Sleeping Beauty. I didn't really grow up with Disney movies like other people did. I did see them, but just not really regularly, so just my memory on my own is already very shit, but like because I didn't watch them like repeatedly like something, my memory of them is already terrible. Sleeping Beauty especially, I don't know anything about Sleeping Beauty. I don't know any of the songs. Like, I know a lot of Disney songs through like the internet and being on the internet and like hearing people talk about Disney, but Sleeping Beauty, know nothing about it. The only thing I know is that, at least I believe so, I think I've heard this, that she is the Disney princess with the least amount of screen time in her own movie. That's what I know. Don't know, like I said, I don't know any of the songs. I didn't even know if there was gonna have songs at all. So here we are. And yeah, for the rest I didn't know a lot about it. I do know like the original fairy tale because I was obsessed with fairy tales as a kid, but like Disney doesn't stick to the original fairy tales, so I don't know how much that helped me. So yeah, I hope you still enjoyed this video. Okay, so the movie hasn't started yet. I'm still in like the title credits. I can tell you one surprise. There's never song. Once Upon a Dream. I know that one. I didn't know what Sleeping Beauty though, but I know the song. So, yay. I know we love to talk about age differences in Disney movies, but can we just like talk about the fact that Prince Philip was probably like a 10-year-old at this point, is coming to greet his future bride, which is a baby. What the fuck? Like, just imagine that. They do say, the narration does says that he didn't know that was going on, but like, what the fuck? Can you imagine that? Like, maybe he's a little bit younger than 8 years old, than 10 years old, maybe it's like 8 or like something, but like still, he's a full child. He's coming to greet a baby who has just been born, and his parents, and like their parents are like, oh, they're gonna get married someday. I can't fathom that. I know that's royalty shit, but like, what the hell? Okay, so I'm just getting to Maleficent's entrance. Like, can we just talk about how shitty the wishes of the fairies are, like the gift of beauty, the gift of song. Like, what the hell? What am I supposed to do with that? Just be beautiful and say your life will be alright? Maybe for a princess that's alright. Hey, I rhymed. Hey. But basically what I wanted to say is like, which actual person is something with the gift of beauty and the gift of song? Like, what? 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 What are these gifts? I'm kind of curious though. I've always been curious about like what the third fairy's wish gift would be. If like Maleficent hadn't dropped in. But honestly, at this point I'm like, it would be just about a bullshit wish that wouldn't actually help out her in any other way. Okay, I just have to say that the owl in Sleeping Beauty, the one that just came into the forest while she was like randomly singing, looks a lot like the owl from Winnie the Pooh. Like, this is the owl. He looks a lot like the one from Winnie the Pooh.
But they say if you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true.
I sure hope that isn't true because, yikes. Can we just talk about how it's fucking creepy what Prince Philip did to introduce himself to Aurora, just like jump in on it? Just imagine being in the forest all alone. First of all, that's really hard to imagine. And you're like having fun with the animals, which again, only in the movies. But and all of a sudden, just like a man comes from behind you and like grabs you and you don't know who it is. I would fucking scream. I don't really care what else. I don't care if it's a prince or whatever, but like, damn, that's fucking scary. What the hell? And then he says, I didn't mean to frighten you. What else did you expect? I love how the fairies are like, okay, we can do this with magic because we obviously can't do it without, but very careful with the magic. And then they just like have a color fight. Caution, immediately thrown out the window. I love that. Also, Merryweather, definitely my favorite fairy. Love her. I do have to say that I don't get why they're so worried about Aurora touching the spindle, because they cursed her to just fall. Like, they didn't curse her. Like, they changed the curse for her to just fall asleep. What's the big deal? Like, I know Maleficent still, I think Maleficent still thinks, because I don't know if she knows about the change of the curse, but I believe, just in the way Maleficent is acting, that she still thinks that Aurora will die when she touches the spindle. So it makes sense why she's so obsessive over it. But why is the rest? Like, she's just gonna fall asleep. That's not a big deal. I fall asleep every single day. Okay, so it seems Maleficent does know about the change of curse, considering that she kidnapped Prince Philip to like prevent the true love's kiss happening. So, okay, so I have to say that Maleficent's plan with locking up Prince Philip is kind of strange. Like, she's planning to keep him there for 100 years. Like, first of all, in the 14th century, people didn't live for 100 years. We're barely making that now. Just to be like, yeah, for Aurora, it's just like a day. Like, she won't notice. But like, you'll be old. I'm like, no, you'll be probably dead. And so will Maleficent probably. I don't know. Is Maleficent like an immortal being? I'm curious. Is she? I wouldn't be surprised if she is. That would be cool. But like, what the hell is this plan? I'll keep you locked in here for 100 years, and then I'll let you loose and you can go. What? I don't get it. That.
Greetings, Philip. The road to true love may be barred by still many more dangers, which you alone will have to face.
As there's only 10 more minutes left of this movie, I call bullshit. Okay, I just finished Sleeping Beauty, so let's sit you down somewhere so we can properly talk about this. That was Sleeping Beauty, the movie. Okay, so I generally like didn't remember anything from this movie. I said that at the beginning, and you know, I kind of had a fun time watching it. I think that's mainly because of this, because I could just joke around with you. And I had fun doing that, so I look forward to doing that for another 11 months in the future. And I hope you enjoyed this as well, because it's kind of a bit of an experiment I'm doing, I guess. But Sleeping Beauty in general, I want to talk about the ending real quick, because I didn't really pop on again after that, the last joke I did. But I kind of found it funny how like the fairy was like, I don't I was the only name. I know the other ones are called Flora and Fauna, but I don't know which one is which. So I'm just gonna say the fairies. But like one of the fairies, the red one, the pink one, said like you'll have to face these challenges alone, and then like they did everything for him. I love that. That's the best thing that happened in this movie. No, I'm sorry. There's a lot of ridiculous things that happen in this movie. I think I poked fun at that enough. But yeah, I also kind of the joke that people say is that. But I do think this is a fact. I might have to look it up, but I believe it's a fact that Sleeping Beauty has, like, Aurora has the least amount of screen time in her own movie. And, like, that definitely makes sense from what I've seen, because I feel like she was more of a secondary character in her own movie, if that makes sense. But people always joke when it's because she's asleep for half of the movie, but she's not. She falls asleep, like, 15 minutes into the movie. Before that, we also barely see her. So, you know. Like I said, she feels like a secondary character in her own movie, which is interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen it, especially not in a princess movie. Again, my memory is terrible, so I could be wrong. And then, for the rest of the ending, I don't know what else to say, really. I really liked at the ending, at the dance, how they kept changing the color of her dress. I do have to say, I prefer the blue one, which I know is a bit controversial, because, like, Aurora everywhere is pink, but I do prefer the blue one, and that might be because my bias towards Merryweather, because she's amazing. That's the best character out of this whole movie. Merryweather, loved her so much. And also Maleficent is an amazing character. And I know when originally like the Maleficent movie came out, a lot of people were like hesitant about it, of like giving a villain tragic backstory. How did I need that from Maleficent? But I generally think it works with her really well, and it tells me like, I don't know how to say this. I feel like she's definitely like a very likable villain on her own. Like she didn't need that movie. But also it helps you like understand her actions, because what she's doing is a little bit irrational if you think about it, even for a villain. Like going after a baby for no reason. It's a bit weird. So I like actually that they gave her that backstory. Just like my overall thoughts on the movie. It's okay, I guess. I think I'm gonna give it a 3-star, because it was kind of boring, even though I did have a fun time watching it. It was boring and not a whole lot happened in it, and I do have problems. And yeah, probably my main problem is just like the way Prince Philip is just like in love with Aurora from like the 2 minutes he meets her. Like what the hell? What's wrong with these Disney princes and just like falling in love immediately? Like the princesses is often like very easily explained. It's just like this is the first prince they've ever come across, so like it makes sense. But like these princes have no excuses, like none. I did also like the horse. I like that he had like character like that. So yeah. So it was a fun way to start with the series. It's not a new Disney favorite, but what you're gonna do about it. Let me know in the comments down below if you like these kinds of videos, just so I know, and as well so what you thought of this movie. And then I'll be back next month with another one. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Here I am again, the same old situation. What does the God thing have to be so